Hello and welcome. I'm Raymond Modulin, aka the Real Estate Monkey. As most of you know, I do a lot with real estate companies here in central Indiana, but I also help out a lot of small businesses. So this morning I had a very interesting talk with a gentleman, and let's call him Mike. And for the sake of this video, let's say Mike is a mechanic. Mike had asked me a question about increasing his business. He had mentioned that he really can't take a day off because when he leaves, there's no one to run his business for him. So I actually had to tell Mike and break it to him that Mike was not a small business owner. In fact, Mike was a job owner. Now, there's nothing wrong with either one of these, and don't get me wrong, and I'm not putting down either one of them. The fact is, small businesses are different than jobs. Now, I looked up the Bureau of Labor Statistics today just as a curiosity. They have registered 27.4 million companies in the United States. Of those 27.4 million, roughly 21.3, or about 78% of them, have 0 employees. You know what that means? There are 27 million people out there that have a job, not a small business. The question that Mike should have been asking was, how does he convert his job to a business? Now, a lot of people want to have a job and they want to have a small business and they want to confuse the two. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I thought about doing a series of small business seminars about how to increase your business and things of that nature, but ultimately I think what I first need to talk about is, do you have a job or do you have a business? So here's a simple question. Let me ask you 2 or 3 questions. The phone number that you are marketing currently on your website, when it rings, who answers it? If you answer it, congratulations, you have a job. If someone else answers it, you probably have a business. If no income is generated while you're on vacation, congratulations, you own a job. If you can leave and come back and your business is still running and still productive, you own a small business. So the question you really need to ask yourself is, how do I convert my job to my small business? All right? That's the question that really is going to bring you the money. Not how do I make my business better or how do I make my business bigger. The first thing you need to understand is you do not have a business. You have a job. You must convert your job to a business. That means you must get people to do and hire people to do what they do best. You could be the world's best mechanic, but know nothing about bookkeeping, payroll, marketing, compliance. So that means that you may be a terrible business owner. So the first thing you need to do is, if you truly want to have a small business, is treat your company like a business. All right? Let those do what they do and you do what you do. Don't try and have your hand in everything. You know, hire a marketing company, hire an accounting firm, hire an answering company, all of that. Now, if you truly want to have a job, then don't treat your job like a business. What I mean by that is, don't try and expect to go off and be gone 6 months of the year and make a living, because you are the sole wrench turner in that company. You have a job. Those same statistics, less than 8% of all companies hire more than 100 employees. So this world is created by small companies. It is run by small companies. Matter of fact, every big company started as a small company. And every small company probably started as a job. Somebody got upset, left who they were working with, started working for themselves, and then had to make that jump from a job to a small company. That is your key, not how do I grow my business. Your first question should be, do I have a job or do I own a small business? If I own a job and I want a small business, then put into place a plan that will make your job become a small business. Your first test, go on vacation for a week. See what happens. If the place burns to the ground where you're gone, you probably own a job, okay? So, thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I do a lot of help with small businesses. I also help people convert from a job to a small business. All right? So take a step back, ask yourself, am I in a small business or am I a job? And if I want to be one and I'm the other, put a plan in place to create the bridge to go from one to the other. All right? Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye.